The owner of a Dragon House. Today is March 30, right?
Yes, sir.
March 30. I just officially signed the last amateur fight on the Dragon House 25, our upcoming event, April 22nd. So now I have, what's your name?
My name is Daniel Compton.
Daniel Compton. Now let's introduce yourself. You look like a basketball player to me, you know, it's like a mountain. How tall are you?
About 6'3".
6'3". He's a pretty tall guy. And you are fighting 170 pounds on our upcoming event. Now, Daniel, let's introduce yourself to all the MMA fight fans out there on the Bay. Where are you coming from? What got you into martial art and what got you into fighting?
Sir, I'm from Santa Cruz, California. I started doing eskrima in high school about the age of 15, a 9 eskrima with Jason and Nye. That kind of translated into my kickboxing style. They did the cadena de mano, which was the chain of hands, and that just kind of led one thing led to another. I started training at Francis Farley's in Santa Cruz. I started doing my jiu-jitsu at Claudio, and as I progressed, I wanted to compete, and now I'm over there at Kaijin in Santa Cruz, and they have a great team. We're really preparing hard, and we're getting ready for these fights, and I feel ready, and I feel great.
So you growing up in the Bay Area, and you born in California?
Yes, sir. Born and raised in Santa Cruz, California, my whole life.
That's a native. I'm hoping I can draw the Santa Cruz crowd to coming up to San Francisco on the April 22nd. So now you are extremely big for 170 pounds. And then what do you walk around weighing?
I walk around 190. I can get up to, I played football in college at Humboldt State. I used to weigh 215, so I know how to lift, I know how to condition, and I'm a bigger man, but I can get down to that weight pretty easily.
No problem. Well, especially the weigh-in the day before, you got more than 24 hours hydrate and all that, and that's what a lot of amateur guys trying to get on our show, because they can do the weight the day before weigh-in, not the same day weigh-in. Sometimes can be a little tough if you just fight on an amateur show. Now, on the upcoming fight, you're fighting a Steve Martin, high school wrestler, more like a striker, but he's much shorter than you, 5'11", undefeated, 2-0, making his camo debut. What's your thought on fighting Steve Martin?
Wrestlers are tough guys. I respect them. I wrestled myself in high school at SoCal High, and I'm looking forward to fighting them. I respect anyone that gets in the ring, and I look to make his night a really bad night. He's trying to make my night a bad night. I want to make his night a bad night.
So what's your game plan coming into the fight? Obviously, the way I look at your height, you're so tall and lanky. I'm assuming you want to keep the fight stand up and striking, right?
I feel really well-rounded, so I'm willing to strike with him. I'm a pro belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm great off my back. I'm great on top. My wrestling is great, so we'll see what he has for me. But yeah, I want to strike with him. And we'll see where the fight goes.
Wow, this is going to be a firework. This will be the co-main event on the undercard. We have 8 amateur fights. This will be the second last on the amateur fight. And definitely one of the classic striker versus jiu-jitsu purple. Plus a 6'3", 170 pounds. That's probably unheard of it. Really rare you see a 70 pounds with that tall, So now, any special training, conditioning you want to share with all the audience?
We're at Kaijin, and at Kaijin we have a strong team. We're doing our strength and conditioning over there, as well as our hard sparring. We're getting my boxing with Aaron. I'm getting my kickboxing with Sam, my jiu-jitsu with Garth Taylor, and it's hard to stop us over there at Kaijin, so I feel really confident for this one.
Definitely. And I look at your record. You made your MMA debut 2011?
Sir, yeah.
That was 6 years ago.
6 years ago. It didn't go so well. I was a white belt, and I got submitted, but since then I've really focused on my jiu-jitsu hard, and I've dedicated a lot of time to my jiu-jitsu. I'm a purple belt now, and I feel like it's a whole different game on the ground for me. Absolutely.
Well, I can't wait. After all this layoff, you just come off a spectacular win a couple of weeks ago, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now you're making your second victorious amateur MMA fight coming up. So that would be awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, get tickets, watching you fight, how can people get hold of you?
You can contact me on Facebook. You can also contact Raul Quintero. He's going to be helping sell the tickets for me as well. And or Instagram, you can instant message me on Instagram. Just get a hold of me, Daniel Compton. Easy to find.
Daniel Compton on Instagram, and Facebook is also Daniel Compton
too?
Yes,
sir.
That's pretty awesome. Now, any last word you want to shout out to all the MMA fight fans on the Bay?
All you fight fans, come out for this one. It's going to be a spectacular show. The whole show is going to be stacked. Pro-Am card, got amateurs and professionals. It's going to be a good time, a great event. So come out and see some good fights.
Dragon House 25, we have over 20 fights on the card. 8 amateur, more than 12, 13 professional, plus 2 title fights, and 3 female fights on the card. And for more information about the stack card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event also live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So if anyone want to watch this event, check on pay-per-view. Check out on DragonHouseMMA.com. You can order your voucher from there as well. Look forward to have Daniel Compton put on another spectacular performance on our upcoming event, Dragon House 25, April 22nd at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Look forward to putting on another epic show for you guys. Stay tuned. Good to have you on board, Daniel.
Thanks, sir.
All right.